Meanwhile, there were extremely emotional scenes of reunion coming out of Israel and Palestine over the last 3 days. Sharon Avigdori and her daughter, Noam, were freed from captivity. This was on Saturday. And they met their family after 49 days. This is Sharon's son, Omer. She broke down as she hugged him, and behind her you can see the daughter hugging the father. The family is finally reunited after that long wait. In fact, 3 generations of the Haran family were reunited on the 26th of November. On the 7th of October, Shushan Haran and her daughter Adi Shoham and her children, Haveh and Yahel, were captured by the Hamas. Naveh is all of 8. Yael is just 3. They were all kidnapped from their home in Be'eri. Now they are back to Israel, but the family, you see, will never be the same again. Shoshan's husband, Avshalom Haran, was killed on the 7th of October, as was her sister and her husband. Adi Shoham's husband remains in captivity. 85-year-old Yafa Adar was among the first batch of hostages to be released. On the 7th of October, she was kidnapped from kibbutz near Oz, and this grandmother watched her friends and neighbors being killed. On the same day, a video went viral on social media showing Yafa being driven away on a golf cart. Few weeks later, there was also news of her being rescued by Israeli soldiers, and this news later turned out to be fake. Now, Yafa is finally back after spending 49 days in captivity. This is Yafa's granddaughter, Adva Adar. She says the 85-year-old survived in captivity by thinking about the family, and this gave her a lot of power. Yafa's eldest grandson is still a hostage, and now she wants to join the campaign to bring him and other hostages home. Yafa's life has changed forever. Her home has been burnt down. At 85, she needs to start afresh.
So she's all in. Just want to know how can she be part and how can she help. But also we're telling her right now, please start from recovering, from taking care of yourself, and then we will think about how can she help. But right now she comes first. Her house is not an option, as the entire kibbutz is burned and broken, and there's now no one lives there. So she needs to start over. And she's thinking with us about what's the best place for her that will give her the sense of security, but also she will feel hugged and taken care of.
Israeli-American Abigail Edan was 3 when her home was attacked. Abigail saw her mother being killed. Her father died shielding her. The young Abigail managed to walk to the home of her neighbor, but that home also was attacked. She was kidnapped. Abigail turned 4 in captivity. There were also emotional hugs being witnessed in the West Bank. Khalil Zamareh was welcomed by hundreds of people after being released from an Israeli prison. You can see Zamareh hugging his mother. Crowds gathered outside his home to celebrate the family's reunion. This is 18-year-old Qassam Awar, and that's his 17-year-old brother, Muhammad Mahmoud Awar. The duo were released from the Israeli prison on the 26th of November. Friends and family members came home to welcome the brothers, and also released from prison were 17-year-old Amin Al-Abbasi, 17-year-old Nashat Dawabsha, and 19-year-old Sultan Sarhan.